Hello, thank you for tuning into this week's read. For the main part, for the tarot, I'm using the Thelema tarot. On the bottom here is the information. Artwork by Renata Lechner. And on the bottom is what I'm trying to get to, so you can go to the website. Feel free to check out that website, Las Carabo. I feel like I've said it right once in my life. But you can see it right there. There's a Facebook little thingy too, and there's the address, I think. Feel free to check that out if you're interested. Supportive oracle cards are going to be your clairvoyant oracle cards by Belinda Grace, illustrations by Elaine Marzin. Website on this one, rockpoolpublishing.com.au is an Apple, use an umbrella. And then last but not least, I do use dice. The dice I use are from this. They're from Amazon. I use the 20 for the major arcana, which does omit 21, I know, but I still make it work. And then for the minor arcana, I use the D4 to choose the element, and I use the D12 to choose the number, which does omit the Queen and King, but again, I just go with it. I work with it. So there's that information if you're interested. Of course, if you'd like a reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. And here we go to your reading. Hello, Gemini. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Gemini? Unworthy outcome? Okay, so... Oh, the devil showed up. That might not be a bad thing for you. We'll see. Somebody else coming into this situation. Alright, so I feel like for this one, if we don't start from the beginning, because like usually I start wherever it wants me to, but I feel like in this one I need to start in the beginning. Something has had its period of stale moments. Like, when you look back, you've seen a couple times where it just got stuck. It got really stale. And it took a long time for it to kind of pull out of that. It could be family for some of you. It could be business in some respect. Take it however it matches up for you. But it had its stale moments. Is it stale currently? For Gemini, is it stale currently? No. No, it's not. In fact, right now I feel like maybe you have more control than you're used to. But also with that, it's become a bit of a burden. You keep it moving from this to that. You get to jump around from this to that. Whatever the situation is, it does seem like it's good and it's stable, but it's not stale at the moment. I feel like what I'm looking at is like almost like a business model, but it's kind of like I have to go from here to there. Sometimes I do this, like sometimes I'm doing shipping, sometimes I'm doing product, sometimes I'm doing sales, sometimes I'm doing inventory. I'm just going from this to that to this to that. But the reason it's not stale is because there's a lot going on and things don't work out the way they're expected to, which is kind of like that keeps it lively for you. Oh, that didn't happen before. How are we going to fix this? Let me see what we can do to fix that. Let me look at this possibility. Let me look at that possibility. So it's been stale, but I also feel like it's been slower, and when it's slower, that's when it's not good. What's coming in from the side? The Ace of Swords is here, but exactly what is it saying is the question. Knight of Cups reversed. Hierophant reversed. Somebody's not happy. Even though it's not stale and you're doing well, the situation is doing well, though. And you're doing what you have to do with it. Is it the way you exactly want it? No, but it's better than being stale. Because I feel like you have to keep making decisions. You have to keep doing things. It's better than it being stale. I keep getting that, like, I don't have a lot of time to think about possibilities, but it's a lot better than what it was. And I have to keep moving, have to keep moving, have to keep moving. A lot better than it was. Somebody else isn't happy with this. They're like, we're not getting the best out of this. We're not getting the optimal outcome. We're not, achieving the highest success here. I don't like how this is working. But it is doing well. Okay. So people are pretty much getting along, but somebody else is coming into the situation. Somebody else is coming in to kind of put this more in this other person's happy place. I don't know. There's somebody here is not happy because they're like, it's just too unpredictable. And somebody else is coming in to try to fix that, to make it more predictable. Okay. Now, it's somebody being unhappy that becomes an issue. Is that the 5? Yes, 5 of Cups. Okay, can we just kind of like, what is Gemini's direct connection with that? Because I get that it's going on around you, but what are you feeling here? 7 of Wands reversed. Something like somebody's guard coming down, like your guard coming down. But kind of like, I'm gonna roll with it. I know there's more changes, but for now it's okay. I'm not sure what to do with it, but I'm not going to stand in the way of it. I understand this is coming forward. Okay, this is another change. This is what this other person wants. Okay. You're aware that other people aren't happy and things have to change. Okay, then they do. I don't see you being like really upset about it. And I feel like you're trying to be more compatible with it. Okay, then we got to do that. All right. What they're saying don't do is keep going with the same possibilities, or like, I feel like you've been moving quickly, making decisions quickly, doing what you had to do quickly because you had no choice. It's kind of like this has to be shipped out. We got 2 hours to ship it out. Okay, this would work. Okay, do that. There it goes. All right, we have more supplies coming in, but we don't really know where to put it. Okay, let me find a spot. This works. It's going to be here by the end of the day. Just clear that area out. It goes there. It's kind of like I found where to go. I found what to do. I don't have a lot of time to decide. I got to get it done. Keep moving. Got to get it done. Keep moving. Ironically, they're saying when the new person comes in, they're saying don't do that. I feel like that gets you stuck in something that you don't want to be. It's like, I feel like what happens is it evolves to a place where everybody gets critical over every decision you've made, which is not fair. I feel like that's completely unacceptable. But every decision you make after that, after this person comes in, it's going to be looked at with critical eyes. It's like people aren't adding in that like you only had X amount of time to make a decision. They're just saying, why didn't you make the best decision? Because I only had a short amount of time. I found what I could, and this would work because of that and that. Like, there's so many factors. Usually Gemini, their brains work very quickly. You could think of all the factors why it has to go here. When you look at it on paper, other people might not see these other reasons why you did what you did. There might be a lot of different things that have to be proven. Like, it's not just that. It's like, who's going to work this day? What's coming tomorrow? It's this type of situation, so like I want to make sure that it stays somewhere fairly warm, because the people who are going to be needing to use it complain about the cold, and it goes a lot easier if they don't have to be. There's a lot of factors you're adding in. You're doing what you have to do, and it's not all stuff that's on paper. It's just stuff that you know, that you've experienced. It gets really critical after this. So what do they want you to do to make this easier for you? Make this person make the decisions. Keep giving them the opportunity to make their own decisions. It's annoying at first, but this is what will balance this out. When this new person comes in, give them the opportunity to make the decision and ask them if they want you to make the decision. Work with them a little closer. It's going to bog it down a little bit, but it's going to balance it out in your favor. It seems counterintuitive to me. Can we just get a little more clarity on that? 10 of Cups and the Lover's card. That's what they want. Give your possibilities to this person, by email or whatever. Make sure that they're the one making the final decision. it'll take you out of like the crosshairs of the firing range or whatever you want to say. It'll take you out of the fire. You won't be the one getting all the heat for the decisions. This person will, but they have their own way of handling that. There's a period of time here where everything is critical. Everything is looked at critically. You don't have to be in the crosshairs of this. It's going to evolve to the next stage where I feel like you're going to watch, and you've got the Success card coming in and the Lovers card again. The Lovers card is your card, by the way. That's the Gemini card. I don't know why I didn't say that already, but I didn't. It's going to kind of bog down. You're going to be on the outside for a little while, but you're going to be paying attention and you're going to be able to read between the lines. By you giving this other person that ability to make that final decision, it's going to bog things down. It's going to create an issue, but you're not going to be the one that's responsible for it. That's what's important. This was going to happen either way. It's just you don't have to be the one taking the blame for it. It's going to go back around to them. I do get that this will come back your way. It'll come back into your favor this way. I feel like it's going to go back to what it was doing. And I feel like it's going to go more to your favor. People are going to be more appreciative of how you handle it. Because I feel like if you keep pushing it back to this person, giving them the ability to make the decision, they're going to make the wrong decision too. The wrong decision. They're going to make their own decisions. They're going to be the ones who are accountable for that. They're going to want it to go fast again. They're going to give it back to you. Things are going to go back where you were. Which I feel like you like a lot better. It's a weird way to play it out, but it's a political way that I feel like this will bring things more to your liking. You also don't turn into the scapegoat or the whipping boy or the whipping person or whatever you want to call it. Like the person taking all the blame for stuff that really is not fair. You shouldn't be taking the blame. Don't do that. Don't let them do that to you. Instead, here, you want to make the decisions? Make the decisions. Knock your socks off. All you have to do is like make a quick little thing, just quick little like, this is what I know, these are the possibilities, choose what you want, and I'll do it. And then it bogs it down. They want it to go fast again. They give it back to you. You don't have to have all the BS on you. There is this. The devil is here. Can we get a little bit more about what's going on with this devil card? I shouldn't, I should address it. I don't want to, for whatever. Ooh, failure. Six of Wands reversed and the Chariot reversed. I feel like it's the same energy. They don't like that it's unpredictable or whatever. They didn't like what they didn't like. What they like less is failure. They have to make peace with how this situation is going. This person could become really difficult. This is another reason you want to kind of move this around to somebody else and let somebody else make the decisions. When I get the Devil card coming in, they want to blame somebody for things not going the way they want them to go. It's just not how the situation is built, but they're looking for somebody to blame. And if you're not in the middle of the crosshairs on this situation, you're not going to be eligible to take that blame. You don't want it anyway. Keep that in mind. Alright, I think we're good. I'm going to shut this down here. Hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.